day today here at World Headquarters. It's morning. Got Tracy on her way and made her a list again. We won't go over it, but you could freeze frame that and look at it if you want. It's really a lot on there, and I don't know that we'll get to all of it, but I want to have some choices. I think in the last episode or so I don't know if it was a mistake, but I put some things on there and I just didn't even do them because we got so sidetracked and got into a groove of building cabinets. And I'm like, well, let's just keep building cabinets because we're in that groove. No sense of dropping that groove and coming over here to rebuild a door. So this is the cabinet you saw in the last episode for the AC. We've got it skinned out. I'm going to work on that today with Tracy. We've got a lot of things to do, and we're making good progress. Today, though, early this morning, at the same time Tracy's getting here, Chris Abbey's coming to install the rock guard on the Comet. I mean, I know for you guys that Comet's long gone, and it really is, video-wise, but sometimes, as you know, we run behind on videos just because sometimes in 1 week, there's 4 great videos we got to do, and then we move right along. So just wanted you to know that that's the only reason it's still here is because the videos and what's happening in real life are not synchronous. So I hope to show you a little bit of what Chris Abbey's doing today. You hear me talk about him a lot. I don't know that you've seen him since 3 years ago, probably. He just comes in, does it, and gets out. Great work, though. A lot of you have called him for advice and or to get a rock guard. So I appreciate that. Does great work. So as soon as they get here, we're going to start doing a little work, and I'm going to show you a little bit today. I realize that I have not been showing Tracy working, just talking about work, and then you're going to accuse me of doing all the work and giving her all the credit. That would never happen. But Tracy, what are you doing?
Well, right now I'm using some wood filler on our AC cabinet. So we're just kind of cleaning it up a little bit. We've sanded it down, routed the edges, a lot of measuring and mapping out. But yeah, this is just to make it look a little nicer for, preparing for my favorite part, which is amber shellac.
And there is the face. And if you could zoom in, you would see that we were successful with no staples in the front. So that should add to the beauty. So just up here, and with amber shellac, I've found that once you get this putty on it and sand it, the amber shellac really doesn't contrast too much with it. Have you found that to be the case?
No, it looks good. It covers it up. Everything gets taken care of. I like it.
All right, so we're going to let that dry. We'll sand it down. And I told you earlier that we have a big list, and we'll get back with you. We're really waiting on Chris Abbey. He's going to be rolling in anytime. All right, everybody. Chris is here dropping screws into my tires on the... Chris Abbey, he makes all of our rock guards and all of our screen doors. What do you got for us today, Chris? This was a special order.
Well, basically what we have here is just the rock guard for the trailer to restore. And
now you had to make this from scratch, right? We had nothing for you.
No, we just basically take the measurements of the window and oversize it so we can, oversize it so that way there we got plenty of coverage so that way there the if and when or hopefully nothing hits it will basically protect the window. So
what's this product that you're using here?
Oh,
is it carbonite or something like that?
Carbonite, yeah.
Now we used it one time before, and I think the customer said they liked it because they could see all the way when they're driving from the front through the back, and so that was important to them as they were driving. Mm-hmm. And is that very easy to find?
You can get it at your local hardware stores.
Okay.
And they have them. If somebody wants to use it in the clear, they have white, they have green, just depends. You can also use it paintable. If you get the solid colors, you can actually just rough it up with Scotch Brite, and then you can paint any color you want as long as you like the pattern of what it shows.
Let's pop this up real quick just to see, I mean, just the structure. And you can see, Chris is absolutely a craftsman. And you can see why I take it to him and I don't even attempt this. I mean, it just looks great. It looks factory plus, in my opinion. So 100% made all the hinges. There's going to be the arms that go on here that he makes from scratch. Chris, if they wanted to get in touch with you, is the best way through Facebook or contact me and I'll contact you?
Just text message.
Okay.
Text message me, and I mean, we do make these arms. We've got to the point where they're hard to get our arms from Vintage
Trailer Supply, yeah.
Yeah, they were tough to get. So, I mean, once we get these installed and stuff, they're pretty much, they act like the same thing.
Yeah, Chris built every single part on here to specification for the trailer. He can do the same for your trailer. So, yeah, if you need to get a hold of Chris, just get a hold of me, and I'll get you in touch with him. And it's starting to sprinkle, so I'm going to let him get to work. Thanks, Chris.
All right, you bet.
While you people were sleeping, Curly was working. He made our checklist for us. His handwriting is terrible, but he's a dog, okay? All right, so we're working on that. So at the end of today, after Chris left, Tracy, tell us what happened.
Man, we had another busy and productive day. So yesterday we hadn't routed out the cabinetry yet for the AC cabinet. So we did that. It's looking really clean.
Which one's the AC going in?
This one is going up here. So
Okay.
we got some supports there. This will be extra storage, and then this is the wheel well area. So we'll have that covered. We also built the matching opposite sides cabinet, so it'll be nice and symmetrical to the eye. Obviously no AC in this one, so it'll have the double storage.
Okay.
Covering the wheel well.
What else did you do?
We had another fun project. So this is the kitchen countertop. So today we routed this out. We cut the hole for the under sink here, and that came out of a different camper. And added in the trim, cleaned up the trim, wire brushed it, added the faucet, and then we also added the front trim that was in this camper before. So that one's exciting because it's going to add a lot of color and personality to the camper. And then back inside again, learned a lot about the electricity and how to run it in a camper. So that was a really cool learning experience for me today. And we put some outlets in. We added lighting. We added the electrical for the lighting, both here on the bottom and the kitchen light, and then lit for the light that Rob made. So, and added an outlet. So we're halfway done with the electrical because till we put the other two cabinets in, we won't run the outlets.
We actually ran the box all the way to the back of the potty closet because we had a run coming here and then up and over, and then we had a run going out, and it's going to go where Tracy was just telling you, over to the AC. So that's the electric and the nice little touch right here.
Little Scotty emblem, yeah.
We had a discussion on what that should be. Should it be silver to match the trim? Should it be pink, green, black? Or should we just leave it original? What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. And I'm not going to tell you who chose this, whether it was my bright idea or Tracy's bright idea. Let us know. And we will be back because we've only got 3 more days to meet our 60-hour goal.